this is me, Danielle, your host. I am so excited today. Today's the first day of the Christmas special that I put together. And as you know, I love to support businesses and small businesses, right? And local businesses. And today I have the honor and the privilege to be with here, my good friend, Nene Ananada. And she has a great business. As you guys know, I speak French. Comme vous le savez, je parle très bien français. And then she has a business that do translation. And so the name of her company is Certified Èfiko, but she not just do translation. She does so much more than that for anybody that need French and English. So we're going to interview her, get to know her a little bit better, and stay until the end because we have a surprise for you. Hey, Nene.
Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Great. Christmas season.
Yes. I love it. It's the best season of the year, I think.
Exactly. So talk to us about your business exactly. What it is.
Well, Danielle, thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here to share what we are doing at Certified Èfiko. If you don't mind, can I share my screen?
Absolutely. Share everything you want to share. We're here.
Okay, perfect. Oh, give me a minute. Let me do that.
I was wondering, should we do this in French the entire time, or should you say it in English?
No, let's do it in English, for your audience. We don't want them to be confused,
Okay, pas de problème.
Pas de problème. Juste, attends, je pas. I'm gonna share my screen. I don't want to speak more French. Okay, can you see my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is me, beautiful me. I am Nene. I am the founder and CEO of Certified Èfiko. So let me just give a brief introduction as to how Certified Èfiko was formed. So I schooled in Paris and I moved to Paris in 2012, right? And I was lost as a Nigerian who spoke mostly English, but I had already learned French in Nigeria before I moved to France. So it was really difficult for me at the beginning to, get into the groove of things because everyone spoke really fast French. And I didn't have someone to accompany me in my journey as, a new French student getting into the country. So I decided in 2013 to found Certified Èfiko. So Certified Èfiko is your global one-stop boutique for all things language and cultural assistance. So I call it a boutique because we provide targeted services to our clients. We are about making sure that all our services are shaped to meet the client's needs specifically. And I have found that over time, this gives faster results, right? So
when you say certified specific need, which type of specific need are you providing?
Yes, you'll see that in the next few slides. Let me not jump the gun. So to answer your question, these are all our services. So here I just provided a list so that everyone can know specifically what every service entails. Our major services right now are translation services. And I will explain to you over time, what we've been doing and our clients that we work with, and we will, I will, at the end of the day, bring this all together as to what we can do for your audience. Okay. Let me know if, you need me to repeat something or, something is lost in translation.
No problem.
All right. So here we provide translation services, English and French. So if you want to translate a document from French to English, we're here for you. If you want to translate a document from English to French, we can do it. We do copy editing. We do proofreading, mostly in English. We do voiceover services. We also work on market assessment. So this is more for B2B, business to business. So we've had clients who want to, what they call it, go into French-speaking countries or English-speaking countries in Africa. And we've done the secondary research. We found out, we've reached out to our links, hey, what's going on in Senegal? What's going on in Côte d'Ivoire? How can we put this together to answer the question of the client? And then we have online conversation sessions in French and English. And I know that this is what is going to really be interesting for your client, for your audience. So we have a special package at the end. I can't wait to share. We also do resume writing for people in English. The market is changing fast. And
But could you do also, you do it in English, but could you do it in English to French too, for anybody in
Yes.
America that
I
looking?
mean, we can translate it from English to French. If you need to do like what they call it, a revamp of your CV in French, we can do it. We can connect you with our partners who do it as well.
Okay.
So, as I told you, Certified Èfiko, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Èfiko is a Nigerian slang, which means a very intelligent person. A person
I know you are.
Thank you. You know that, right? A person full of ideas. And that's what our boutique agency is about. We're about ideas. We're about connections. We're about bringing people together. Because at the end of the day, language is what brings people together.
Exactly.
So that's what we're doing, you know.
What make you start and go into this exactly? I know you started at the beginning, but what's the heart of it for you?
I think the heart of it is just, as I said, being a bridge, being in the middle of English culture and French culture.
Okay.
I have the experience. My partners have the experience of working in English and French countries. We know the terrain, but there are people that don't. So we're here to bridge that gap. We're a bridge. We're a facilitator. We are liaison, what you call liaison, is that how you say it in English?
Liaison, yes.
Liaison, yeah. C'est ça in English, yeah. So that's what we're here for. That's the heart of it, to bring value to our clients that are looking for that connection. The world is changing fast.
Yeah.
Fast. And we people need help, and we're here for that.
And then so how long you guys have been in business?
We've been in business this year in January, made it 10 years, 2013. Yeah.
Look at
so
you.
We've been doing some good work over time.
Okay. And then so most of the work that you do are online, people just logging into your account, or they contact?
Yes. So what usually happens is people reach out to us on LinkedIn via email, and you can call us. We're usually available through that aspect. And we are also on WhatsApp, on Telegram. We have boutique shops on WhatsApp and Telegram via the number I'm going to share at the end, of course.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so let me finish up. So we have resume writing. We have job interview prep in English and French. So, for example, I have clients who just moved to Canada from Nigeria. And they're bilingual, but they don't have the skills to interview in French. I'll do it. I'll be the other hand, the other end of the table. I will ask questions. I will correct you. Because guess what? When I was in France, I did over 200 interviews.
Ooh, so you're a pro.
I'm a pro. So,
could you tell us the difference that you have seen over the years between when you have an interview in the US versus when you have an interview in France, or with French speaker, or Anglo-Saxon people, like we say in French, and versus Francophone?
To be sincere, there's really not much of a difference except the language.
Okay.
It's the same questions, but asked in a different language, right?
Okay.
There's usually not any difference. If you know the answers in French or in English, all you need to do is to translate it to French and go in for the interviews. Usually the same format, the same present yourself, the same behavioral question, tell me of a time when, same.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, let me try and finish up this page. So we also do English compare for French audiences, like an MC, right? So we've had a lot of what they call it, French companies who are presenting to English clients, and maybe they have workshops online, they have conferences online, and they need someone who can, shift. As I told you, we're a bridge. We can play two sides, right? Yeah. And that's where we come in. We can do this, but only online. We don't do this in person. And lastly, we have two new services that we added. We have a lot of people who are moving to France, to Francophone countries. You know, people are moving up and down. Migration has been going on since the beginning of time, and it's still going
Especially
on.
Houston, we do have plenty of
French.
international company and French
Yes,
company. So yeah,
exactly.
we do have a lot of people here, French speaker.
Exactly. So this is what we do. If you're gonna move to France and or a French-speaking country or Quebec, you know, we're here to do exchange. We're here to do, when I mean experience exchange, we're here to assist you. So for example, you have questions as to the administrative process of getting your paperwork done. And most of the websites are in French. We'll be there to help you translate, to walk you through. Because to be sincere, for me, since I was 9, I've lived in over 10 countries. I know what
Oh,
it is
wow.
to move. I'm a professional migrant. That's what I call myself, right? You need help. You can't do this alone. AI can't help you all the time. Google
Yeah,
Translate is not really,
that
you need
great.
help. You need help. So that's where we come in. And we offer the same services for English speaking countries as well. If you're a French person moving to English speaking country, and you don't necessarily have to be, you know, a French speaker. You can also be a Spanish speaker, a German speaker. You're moving to an English speaking country. We'll be there to help you, to accompany you as you move along.
Okay, this is awesome. That's a lot of good information.
Yes. So, I mean, just to recap, just to tell you what we've been doing over time, who we've worked with, translation, French and English, we've worked with a lot of international organizations. We've worked with marketing and advertising companies. We've also worked with people in companies in tech, in banking. And we do daily documents like briefing notes, statement of purpose, you know, we change, we translate. But I wanted to add, there's a caveat. We don't do, so there's some, what they call in French, traduction agréée, so
Okay,
certified with a stamp. We're not, what they call it, certified before the courts,
okay,
in any country. So if you're looking to translate your birth certificate and you need it with a stamp, we can't do that.
okay.
Right? So yeah, so this is what we've been doing with translation. Copy editing, proofreading, very self-explanatory. I'll move on. Voiceover services, very exciting service that we do. You can see here from the portfolio over time. I mean, you can always, I mean, anybody from your audience can reach out to me and say, hey, I need to see what you've done in voiceover services. I'll send you the link. You can go, we're all over YouTube for what we've done, and you can hear how beautiful our voice is, and we're very clear. Online conversation classes. So this is what I'm gonna really, really land on. So online conversation classes that we offer, very, very different. We offer English and French online conversation classes to people who have a certain level of the language, right? I call it the intermediate level. You're already speaking French or English, but you still need some more help.
Okay.
That's where we come in. So let me rephrase. When one is learning a language, there are about 4 skills you need to improve. Your listening, your writing, your speaking, and there's the 4th one. But for us, we focus on your speaking, the oral part.
Okay.
Our job here is to help you bring out the language that's stuck somewhere in your brain. So we'll speak with you. We'll the online conversation classes mean that we have different activities. And it's very, as I said, client focused, because at the beginning we have a preliminary consultation where the client tells us, this is why I want to do this online conversation class. This is my aim. At the end of this class, I want to see this.
Okay.
We don't do broad, oh, I want to be the best French speaker. No. Very, very focused. For example, let me give an example. I have a client that her aim was to get a bilingual job in Canada. She moved from Nigeria. And she speaks French, but the French got lost somewhere. we start the conversation and she's like, oh no, I'm not sure my French is good. I'm like, I don't understand. You've been speaking French. You spoke French as a teenager. She's like, yes. Like, so where did the French disappear to? And then she told me, look, this is what I want to do. At the end of 4 months, I want to be able to go for an interview in French, right?
Okay.
I do not promise to work miracles. You do a lot of the job. My job is to facilitate it, right? Trust me, Danielle. 4 weeks, after 4 weeks, the French is out. She's speaking. She's like, whoa, I thought I lost it. I said, you can't lose your language. You spoke it at a certain point. It's there. You just need to activate it.
Yeah.
So we're doing activities that she loves. And we focus on the activity that the client loves, because if you don't focus on activities that people love, people are not going to learn. So we're doing stuff like dictations online. We're reading. We're dancing to French music. And, it's like sometimes her children come by and say, what's going on, Mama? Are you having fun or you're learning?
This is so awesome. I can see that you do have a true passion for it. This is amazing. We need to have more people like you passionate about what they're doing. And then, so this is great. So how people can reach out to you if they need to use your services?
Okay, perfect. Before we move on to that, I just wanted to I wanted to just brush a little on my profile, so that so that they know they're in good hands, right? You can see here I have 2 masters. I studied French in Nigeria with a first class. I was the best in my class. I also studied in Benin Republic, Cotonou. And I also did a little bit of a stint, what they call it, a language immersion sponsored by the Embassy of France in Nigeria. And I have a lot of language certifications. You can see from here. And I was usually the best candidate. So you're in good hands, guys. I also have English certifications as well, language certifications. My team includes a co-founder and a board advisory. And then we also work with external partners who are independent consultants, also entrepreneurs as well, in the US and also in different countries. Do I talk on how you can reach me? So let me talk about how you can reach me. This is my digital business card.
Make sure everybody scan it.
You can scan, because with the scan, it leads you to our LinkedIn page. So scan, like, follow us.
Everybody can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Yeah, let me increase so that you guys can see, how you can reach us. If you have questions, scan the barcode, write us a note on LinkedIn. We're always available for you guys.
And then I know, because it's Christmas season, you do have, you do have a little bonus for everybody. They're interested by your services and they would like to reach out to you. So just because you're watching all of us here right now on this platform, and then Nene wants to make sure that you guys are taken care. So she has a special. So if you use the code DBK 2023, what's going to happen?
Well, if you use the special code DBK 2023, what do you get? The discounted package for our online conversation classes in English and French at $35 per session. Each session is 1 hour. So for a 2-month period. Okay.
This is so great. So hopefully somebody can take that. You guys can take that and give that to a family member for Christmas. That's a good gift. If you have a child, a spouse, they're about to have an interview, maybe they're traveling abroad. Some of you may be having wedding anniversary trip to Paris. Here you go. You have the perfect person that will help you get prepared. So when you go to France, you will talk, because us French people, we like when you come to France and start talking to us, start in French and then you can finish in English. But they're like, we like that. We like the effort, so you can enjoy your stay there even better. Not just to France, Belgium speak French, Canada speak French.
So many.
Senegal,
Côte d'Ivoire,
Côte d'Ivoire, Congo,
Congo,
we do speak French, so do not hesitate, reach out to Nene. She's right here. She's fantastic. She, as you can see, your personality shine through it. She's very on top of it, and she's passionate about her business and what she does for living. So make sure to support local, and thank you so much for watching us today. It was great. Bye.
Bye.